Hello, Assalamu alaikum, and good evening. Welcome to this session where we are going to have the final round of the public speaking contest. So, I would like to welcome our contestants one by one. Before the and first, our first contestant is Miss Suhaila. Welcome, Miss Suhaila.
Thank you so much, sir.
And our second contestant is Miss Hira. Welcome, Miss Hira, to this session. Hira, your mic is mute. And our judges, honorable judges, Mr. Saurav Anand. Welcome, sir.
Good evening, Liaquat. Good evening, Suhaila. Good
Good
evening, Hira.
good
Good
evening.
evening to the audience.
Good evening, sir.
And our honorable judge, Mr. Kamar Malik.
Yes, thank you very much.
Welcome to this session, sir.
Thank you very much, Liaquat bhai.
Thank you. So, welcome.
Good evening to all of you.
So, before we start our session, I would like to have a quick introduction round. So, let's start with our judges, Saurav Anand. Sorry, a short detail about you for our audience.
Yeah, sure. So as Liaquat just introduced me, my name is Saurav Anand. I'm a banker by profession. And as far as this public speaking event is concerned, I have been involved at an earlier stage as well in terms of judging the participants. I believe it's a great initiative and a great platform for people who are aspiring and budding speakers, because good public speaking and good communication skill is an art which is going to help every individual in his or her personal as well as professional life. So I would like to wish both the participants the very best, and congratulations to both of them for having come so far and reached where they have reached today. With those words, I hand it over back to Liaquat with best wishes to both the participants.
Yes. And now I would request Kamar Bhai. Over to you, Kamar.
Thank you very much, Liaquat bhai. My name is Kamar Malik. By profession, I'm a bean counter. I makes 2 plus 2 is equal to 5, and sometimes 2 plus 2 is equal to 4, and sometimes equal to 5 as well. So that's my professional job. I'm an accountant. I think you understand me. By passion, I'm very passionate about communication and leadership skills. I'm part of different programs and platforms where we learn communication and leadership skills. I have been involved in this program, in this contest at an earlier stage as well, but due to some other commitments, I could not continue. And today again, I am here at the final stage, and I wish all the best to Suhaila and Hira for their final today. And this is really a great journey, and hope. I believe they have done a great job during all these sessions and passing out all these rounds of contests and reaching over here at the final stage. And I have very best wishes for both of you. Thank you very much, and looking forward to listen great speeches from both of you. Over to you, Liaquat bhai.
Yeah, thank you. Next, I would request Ms. Suhaila to introduce yourself.
Good evening, esteemed judges. My name is Suhaila. I'm from Kerala, India. I'm a postgraduate in English literature and currently works as an international student counselor. Well, participating in this journey or in this contest was like an incredible move, and it only, it's like a task to challenge myself in order to grow my skills, grow my public speaking initiatives, and it made in a way that I hadn't not anticipated even. And it was the journey was both awesome and informative. Thank you, Liaquat sir, for organizing such an amazing platform, and all the judges. I wish my extent thank you to my heartfelt thank you to all the judges who have involved in this session throughout. Thank you so much for the support and encouragement.
Yeah, thank you. And then our judges, Miss Arisha, has also joined us. I will take him on stage very soon. But before that, I would request Hira to share the introduction. Over to you, Hira.
Thank you, sir. Assalamu alaikum, everyone. I'm Hira from Karachi. Basically, I have done my graduation in digital marketing. I'm so much into digital marketing and creating content on social media. I'm a very shy person. Okay, so how this journey started, this public speaking or this contest, one of my client recommended me that, Hera, do you know that you have a very good speaking style, or do you think that you can manage to win a competition? I was like, what made you think like that? And he was like, on LinkedIn, I have seen this post that there is some competition going on in UAE. Why not you try to join this competition? And he sent me that link. And you will be surprised that he sent me the screenshot at 2 p.m. And the first round is going to held on the same day at 7 p.m. Oh my god. I was so nervous, but I don't know why I was really wanted to do this thing. I was, you can see my first speech, that was horrible. And I only got 5 marks from Saurabh sir, and I think I deserved that point, that 5 marks at that time of my contest. I totally deserved that. But in the third round, I managed 9 points from Saurabh sir. So I think that was a good trajectory, and I'm really, really looking forward to this final round. Yeah, thank you. Over to you, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Now I would add Miss Arisha to the stream. Welcome, Miss Arisha, and welcome to this session for as a judges. If you can share your short introduction, and then we will start the our contest first speeches round, and yeah, after your introduction.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone, and thank you for the invitation. Yes, I am actually a pharmacist and educator. I have experience uh, as a lecturer in Pakistan. I was doing lectureship in Bakai Medical University, and recently I have been connected to many groups. NAVAFIZ is one of them, and GBTP and Injaz UAE. And from the platform of the Injaz, I was conducting lectures in different schools in UAE on different topics. And it's been a great pleasure for me to be a part of this competition, especially with the two people who are very much experienced in this field, Mr. Kamar and Mr. Saurabh. And I have learned a lot from both of them myself too. So, for both of the candidates, I would say best of luck to both of you, and may the best one win today. And we will give you the topic as I have been told, and let's see who will be giving the best speech related to the topic all will be giving to you. Thank you so much.
I think both of them are already winners.
Yeah, yeah.
Ah,
Reaching the
I
final
think
round.
competing in a competition is also being a kind of winner,
Yes,
because everyone cannot have the guts to come forward and take part in a
true.
competition.
Right. So before we start, and I take both the contestant on stage and judges on backstage. My question is from the judges: when you are backstage, are you able to listen to the session? Yes. Okay. Okay. So I will be taking you backstage, but just in case you have any voice or some issue, a problem, just let me know in the message. So now I will be taking all the judges and myself to the backstage. And first, Suhaila will share her first contest, speech contest, which is tell me about yourself, your life story, inspiration, or something for the audience. And then it will same go to here. In between, after when the time will be 2 minutes, I will come on stage and just give an indication that it's 2 minute time now. So you can start winding up your speech, and then after 2.5 minutes, you have to end your speech. Right? All clear? Okay. So I will be taking the judges and other people to the backstage. Right. So first we will go to Suhaila. Over to you, Suhaila.
Thank you, sir. First of all, my topic is now is inspirational story. For the inspiration story, I do not want to search for anywhere else. See, I can proudly say that my inspiration is my own. Why? Because no, I was actually married into a family where they were they were not at all concerned about education, but I was actually married in the age of 19, and my in-laws were not actually that much into the education or like what the importance of education. But I just struggled a lot and a lot in my whole life. Exactly, to be said, to be honest, it is like 10 years I did struggle for my education, for studying my persuading my degree. I was actually a graduate when I was marrying, and my dream was to pursue an MA in English literature. So after 4 years of marriage with a 2-year-old baby boy, I was actually struggling to study my MA. I used to keep my books away from my notice of the in-laws so that I don't want to disturb them. And after that, even I traveled 2 to 3 hours to the exam center alone to write the MA exam. And the highlight is that I was actually achieved the score of first class in my MA, and that was actually a biggest achievement in my life. And I could not see it as a uh, I could not see it as a little thing. It is actually a great deal. It's with me. And coming to the professional experience, I don't think that a person or an employee who actually looks into a girl or a woman who actually stayed with home for 10 years, do you think that someone will recruit me? No, no one else. But the highlight is that my education, my professional qualification in my resume highlighted that I'm a postgraduate in English literature, and they recruited me as an international student counselor. And now I'm in a position where I'm a team leader in the international student counselor team. And I'm in a position where I earn good, I save good, and I even look after my family. Even though I had ups and downs in my professional experience, even though in my first initial stages it was like a bit difficult to me to adapt into the professional field. I got review with CEOs, review meeting with CEOs. They gave me targets, and without they want me that without any performance you cannot be here so far. And they said they gave me targets, and within 3 months I became the top performer of the company, and I believed in myself. And I can proudly say that my motivation is my own. Thank you, sir.
Great. Thank you. Thank you very much. Now moving to Hira. Over to you, Hira.
There is a quote from Muniba Mazari: I couldn't find a hero, so I became one. When you said that you need to share an inspirational story, so I was like, maybe we should inspire women to take initiatives not only for their education but for their parents' education. That must be something interesting for you, and you must have heard this kind of story first time in your life, that a kid is persuading or helping his or her father to continue his studies. Well, my story is, I come from a family when my grandparents died. When my father was 3 years old, my grandmother died. And when my father was 5 years old, my grandfather died. So in my father's whole life, there was no education until he got married, until he got me as his first daughter. So when I started school, I was 3, I started school, and I found it very disturbing whenever I asked to my father, Papa, what is this? And he was like, okay, ask from your mother. And I was like, when my mother knows how to read it, how to write it, why my father doesn't know that? So once I asked to my mother that why Papa is unable to read and write, and my mother told me the story that your father didn't go to school, and I was like, what? Wait, oh my God, but why? Then my mother explained to me that when you don't have parents, your life is not as simple as your life is, Hira, right now. That because you have your parents. I remember when I was 6 years old, I'm teaching my father to everything, whether it comes to English, whether it comes to Urdu, whether it comes to Quran. When I did my metric, Alhamdulillah, my father was able to solve grammar exercises. Now, when I graduate, I can proudly say that my father is, Alhamdulillah, he has completed his metric. He can read Quran, he can read tafsir, he can understand Arabic, he can do anything. Alhamdulillah. So I guess I was the one who forced, not forced, I just want at that time when I was a kid that everyone would be educated. If any kid would ask to his or her parent, he would better respond to his every query. So yeah, education is not for only kids. And I don't think so you can only get education at certain age. No, you can be educated and you can get knowledge at any age. It's just you have this will to achieve that. That's my story.
Right, right. Although a little bit more above 2.5 minutes, but it's okay. Good. Next, in the next round, we have the speeches related to the artificial intelligence. So now I would request Ms. Suhaila to go about the topic, the impact of artificial intelligence in our personal and professional life. Time starts now.
Thank you for the thank you for the topic, sir. Artificial intelligence nowadays is actually an inevitable factor in this technological era. And what is artificial intelligence? It is actually the branch of computer science that enables systems to create a kind of potential things in order to what the things initially the typically initially what human intelligence has done, now the artificial intelligence is creating. The artificial intelligence is actually in the whole domains. It is actually in all the areas of our daily lives, in financial technology, in educational field, in transportation, in traffic assessment. We already use AI. We all know what is Siri, who is Alexa, etc., right? It is actually the components of the artificial intelligence, like the face recognition in the phone is also a part of the artificial intelligence. Actually, artificial intelligence has both advantages and disadvantages. I can give you 5 advantages and disadvantages. One is 24 hours of availability. Artificial intelligence is 24 hours available. It is accurate. It can perform enormous works. It is actually like accurate. Hmm? Coming to the disadvantages, the artificial intelligence, like it is actually makes the humans lazy, right? It makes the humans lazy, like the chat gpt, the quillbot. Earlier, initially, we actually used our brain, used our mind to create almost all the things we need, but now it is everything is a click away. So the humans are made lazy. Then in a kind of accuracy, we can say that it is kind of accuracy, but we can say that it is not ethical. See, it is not up to ethics, and also emotionless. It doesn't have any emotion like humans, but in the sense it really useful in all eras. And the common thing is that it has an impact on workforce. A report by an investment goal says that 300 million uh, 300 million jobs are going to replace by AI. That is really pathetic, right? So, on the other hand, if we can say that To be conclude, artificial intelligence is like neither inherently good nor bad. It can be used as a tool to create
Suhaila, sorry, we
a little bit
lost your
transparent.
voice. Sorry, we lost your voice in between. Just for a few
Okay.
seconds.
Am,
Just
am
for
I
a few
audible
seconds.
now?
Now it's fine.
Okay. So to be conclude, artificial intelligence is inherently neither good nor bad. We have to approach it in a sense that we we have to approach it with caution and responsibility, also with some ethics and transparent manner. Thank you.
Right. Thank you. Thank you very much. Now the same topic goes to Hira. Over to you, Hira. Hira, are you with us?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so sorry, in between we lost your video. Yeah, please.
Okay, so the topic of my speech is artificial intelligence and how it's impacting our lives. See, when I was thinking about this topic, I was like, for the few years back, let me take you few years back when we were discussing the same topic, when we were having the same discussion, are mobiles good or not, what are the pros and cons of having mobile phones, is internet good or not, what are the pros and cons of having internet, would they destroy the future of our kids because they will use it so much, and their concentration would become so less because they will waste their time by having a mobile phone in their hand, by having internet 24/7. How will we deal with that, with this technology? But the thing is, who stopped using mobile? Who stopped using internet nowadays? No one. No one has stopped using mobile. No one has stopped using internet. So the same goes with artificial intelligence. Right now, there is so much debate that it will demolish the workforce. AI will replace human beings because you can do any difficult task with the minimum time. You can complete any difficult task. You can generate any image. Uh, in future, in near future, we will not need any social media manager because AI can generate, can create, can write anything for us. So it seems like there are only cons of having a software, of having a machine. So what should we do for this? Do we think that there are only cons related to AI? You know what? I have a question to all of you. What do you think? Few words written by a machine, written by a software, can these few generic words touch your feelings? If a human being can write something, don't you think so that a human being can bring life to that article, to that post, by bringing his or her emotions, his or her feel into that article? Don't you think so? If someone is bringing emotion, if someone is bringing life to the dry words, don't you think so that people will connect with those words more compared to the article written by chat gpt? I would say it's not good or bad. Technologies, softwares are not good or bad. It's just we need to learn this fact how to master that technology rather being slave of it. You must master how to use artificial intelligence for your own purpose, for your own use, rather than being used by this technology. That's it. Over to you, sir.
Excellent. Great. So now these were two short prepared speeches. Now we have some surprise topics, and surprise speeches. So I would request short feedback from the judges. So first, I would request Mr. Saurav Anand to give short feedback and give the topic to the our contestants. And this topic, first we will start from Hira, and then the same topic, Suhaila will talk about it. Let's see what's the topic and what is coming from the judge. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
thanks a lot. Yeah, thanks a lot, Liaquat. So, first of all, a very quick summary of how the session is going. I believe both of you must be really enjoying the event because other than enhancing the ability to speak and becoming better speakers, it's also important to enjoy the journey. The journey is perhaps as important, if not more important, than the destination. Okay, these are not my words. Some great person has said, but I'm sure it applies and you all are enjoying the event. So I'll just give a very short feedback to Suhaila. It was really inspirational to understand the challenges that you have overcome in your journey so far. This is as far as the first speech that you gave is concerned, and also you put across a number of perspectives on the impact that artificial intelligence is playing in the lives of people around us, and also some of the ethical dilemmas and questions that it is opening up, which are worth a debate. So nice perspective that you put across on that as well. Coming back to Hira's inputs, it was really enlightening and truly inspirational to understand the impact that you have had in the life of your beloved father. It's a great feeling to understand the kind of role that you have played in his life, and God bless you. Really, a true inspiration to come across your life story. That was on the first speech that you gave. And again, on artificial intelligence, you put across a lot of very pertinent arguments, which are very useful and at the same time quite informative to the audience. I'm sure they would have learned a lot from listening to you. Now, coming back to the so called surprise topic, I hope it's not a difficult one. So, I have chosen something which should keep or bring you all to ease. The topic on which you all have to speak is the fondest memory of my childhood. So, you can think about it for a few seconds, and once you have collected your thoughts, then we can start with Hira. The topic is the fondest memory of my childhood. And after Hira, it will be over to Suhaila on the same topic. Thank you.
Right, sir. Thank you. Thank you very much. So, Hira, over to you.
Okay, so the topic is very interesting. The fondest memory of my childhood. I want to keep it very real, very authentic. I want to share the actual memory that is very close to my heart. It's my childhood story, and it's very close to my heart. So um, we are five siblings, and the younger one, and I'm the eldest one, and everybody consider me as the most intelligent elder sibling. Apya has done everything so perfect. Apya knows all. So Apya is the word that we use for elder sister. So my younger siblings always take inspiration. They think I'm not a naughty kid. My mother never scolded me. My father never scolded me. So they put me in the box of perfection. So they think I can never do any wrong. But I made, sorry, I made their perception wrong once when my younger brother brought 12 chicks at home. And I am so scared of small things, of small creature, whether it's cockroach, whether it's ants. I don't know, I have some allergy or what. So these were little small chicks, and those were though they, I mean, they were very pretty. There is no argument on that, that those chicks were very pretty. They were of different colors like yellow, pink, and everyone was like, oh my god, these are so cute, and I'll keep it in my room. And when my other siblings asked me, Apya, how are they? And I was like, oh my god, I had started fidgeting that they will live with us. Oh my god. I was like, how would I get rid of those chicks? But yeah, I pretend that I'm a very good and I'm a very nice child. So I was like, I praised in front of them those chicks a lot, that they are very cute, and yeah, it's good to have chicks at home. We didn't have any pets, so yeah, we'll keep it as a pet. But at night, you would be surprised that I used to get up regularly to offer tahajjud prayer. So tahajjud is the prayer that we offer in the midnight. I used to get up in the midnight to offer prayer and literally ask from Allah Ta'ala that when will they die? Please, please Allah Ta'ala, they will die soon. And I start crying. I was like, I can't, please, when I get up in the morning, they will be dying. And when I get up in the morning every time, and they were sprawling and they were walking around the home, I asked my mother, you said to me that whenever we ask anything from Allah Ta'ala in the tahajjud, he will fulfill our prayers, but my prayers are not answered by Allah Ta'ala. Why is that? And my mother was like, what are your prayers? I was like, when will they die? And my mother was like, don't say this in front of your brother, they idealize you. So yeah, this is the memory that I love the most. And whenever and one day, alhamdulillah, they died. Yeah, that's all from now.
Right. So next, over to you, Suhaila, the same topic.
The fondest memory of childhood that comes to my mind is like when I was in the school, when I was in the first standard or in the second standard. I was not actually studious. I was not very much attentive in class. I was very shy. I won't do homeworks. I won't study at all. I will always irritate other children, other students, and with friends. I always make some kind of quarrels and everything. My teacher used to complain these everything with my mom, and she's actually like, why you are like this? Can't be little more patient, can't be little more attentive in class, because we are paying fees, and that's why you are studying in that. So I thought, at that time I was a little kid, and I thought how I could get into a much better character. And my mother the teacher told my mother that one thing I will do, that I will make her the class leader, so that she will become, will be more little bit, she will get much better in her performance. So by making a leader, I was changed by myself. I don't know why. In order to show heroism in the class or not, I don't know what makes me change in that. I just became the better person in that class, and later on, I was like, I was the uh, I was the student when I was in second standard. I took initiative for the assembly, and I was the one to remember the whole pledge, and I was the one to uh, implement the pledge in the assembly. And that was actually the fondest memory in ever my childhood. And even I used to tell to my boy that your mom was like giving pledge to the students in the assembly, and you have to be like that. He said, no, I won't be like you. I can't remember all those pledges. Even I too don't know how I remembered all those pledges in that 2 year. That was actually a very, very fondest memory of my childhood. Thank you.
Right, excellent. Now I would request our judges, Mr. Kamar Malik or Madam Arisha, whoever is ready, to come on stage and tell us a short brief about the session, what we have till now, and one surprise topic for Suhaila and Hira. So this time Suhaila will be first and Hira will be second. Yes, Kamar. Your voice is not there. Come. We are not able to hear you. So maybe meanwhile you fix your technical issues, I would request Madam Arisha to come on stage and give feed. Yes, Madam Arisha, your short feedback of the session till now and your surprise topic for Suhaila and Hira.
Yes, it was great to hear stories of both of you, the fondest memories, your views on AI, and the content is good. You guys are speaking whatever is in your heart. And is it a detailed
No,
review,
it's
or we will
just a
just a
quick.
brief review? So
The
yeah, so for the
final
quick
review will give an
review, it's
idea.
okay. Okay, okay. So it's like I like the views you guys shared, the thoughts you guys shared. Some things I noticed, which I will tell later, which can be more perfect. And on the basis of that, we will be deciding who is going to be the winner. So best of luck, both of you again. And for the topic today I have for both of you, as Mr. Liaquat said, that Sohila will go first. It's related to the climate change. As we all know, that we are experiencing some drastic changes in the climate. So I would like to know what is your opinion, each of your opinion, that how we are doing right now and how we should contribute in making our environment more sustainable and reducing this drastic change of climate in any country in all over the world. If you want to relate it with the India or with Pakistan or with UAE, it's okay. So here you guys, over to you
Right.
guys.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes, Suhaila, over to you.
Uh, yes, regarding the climate change topic, I could say that the changes in the climate are coming so enormous in these eras only because of the harmful effects of the human beings. It's just the adverse effects of our things doing by the humans. It affects our nature, our climate. In order to the climate is, they can't actually keep in a sustainable manner. For example, we can take deforestation. Deforestation really affects the climate very awkward. Deforestation has been happening throughout the centuries, and this is like it's actually not stopping. Why the peoples are taking care, why not they are taking care of these plants and everything. And also another cause is global warming. Defor- just a kind, for example, global warming, deforestation, this all actually get into the uh, reasons for climate change actually. And there are tremendous summits are going worldwide in order to stop this, but nothing is actually happening in our climate. And actually everything is going very very awkward throughout the centuries. But we could do that in our home. We can say that plant a tree at least in a year, so that we could resist some kind of climate changes that will affect. And regarding, we have to make aware, we have to make aware of the society that it's a harmful thing that we do for the environment, that we do for the all our globe actually. Because of the climate change, our ozone layer, it is getting depleted, and we couldn't resist from going the depletion of the ozone layer and everything. Also the ozone emitting things which we are using in our daily lives, we have to stop using in order to preserve our environment and for the well-being of our climate. Thank you.
Excellent. Excellent. Now over to you, Hira.
So the topic is climate change and its impact. First of all, we need to understand why we are facing this drastic climate change. There are multiple reasons. Suhaila mentioned deforestation. I was also thinking about deforestation. Why deforestation? I was thinking the other day why deforestation comes from, or why do we do deforestation. The insane amount of use of paper here in Pakistan, I have noticed this. For every purpose, we don't need these much receipts or these much slips for every small thing. In government offices, in private offices, we use a lot of papers, we throw a lot of paper. Where these papers comes from? Where these papers come from? Of course, these papers come from wood. So not only paper, we do not cut trees. I'm not saying that we cut trees only because of only to make papers. There are other uses of wood as well, but why can't we control the use of paper? There are so many things that we can do on mobile as well. Well, Dubai has taken the initiative. I was reading that in 2030 Dubai will make its city paperless. They will do everything digitally. Why not we use this technology, or why don't we go for technology? Why do we use papers a lot? So deforestation is the first thing that is the main cause for global warming, for this drastic climate change. The other thing is we started doing shopping a lot. These brand that put sales after every 4 months, so that people or teenagers would become tempted to that sales. We consume a lot of content through social media, so we tempted to buy a lot of things that we are not going to use it in our life, or maybe we use it and to take a snap for Instagram. I'm talking about the first world countries. Their teenagers are buying a lot of clothes only for Instagram and for Facebook purposes, for their pictures, for some likes and comments, and then they throw those clothes, and those litters, those trash, those clothes are shipped to third world countries. Then when they ship to third world countries, there is no proper way in third world countries to discard um, all those clothes. All, so we do not have that proper way of how should I say, we just burn all those clothes, all those plastic paper cups, plastic materials, so that smoke becomes smog. That is the main reason in causing ozone layer depletion. Initiatives need to take in third world country. Plantation is very important, and there must be some proper system of this garbage, of this litter. Yeah, over to you.
Yeah, great. Thank you. And now I would request Mr. Kamar to come on stage and give short feedback plus the topic. And this time, topic will first go to Hira, and then it will go to Suhaila. Over to you, Kamar, bhai.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, yes.
Well, thanks God. First and foremost, I would like to say that both the speakers are quite inspiring. Their personal stories are very, very inspiring stories. As far as their knowledge of the subject is concerned, they are very well prepared and well diversified. Like the topics they have been given by the judges are quite diversified topics, but their response is very great. It seems like they are not only limited to one area of life. They are studying and they are exploring different areas of life. Hats off to them. Both of them are very well educated and very well equipped and very well having very diversified knowledge. I'm really inspired from both of them, and I wish all the best. As far as today's topic is concerned, my topic for you is it will go to Hira first. So it is, how do I handle stress in my personal life? How do I handle stress in my personal life?
Right, right. Thank you, Kamar, bhai. So over to you, Hira.
How do I handle stress in my personal life? We are living in the age when no one, if is whether it's a teenage kid, whether it's an adult, no one can say this that I am living a stress free life. There could be many reasons of for having a stress. There could be work stress, there could be personal life stress, there could be health stress, there could be a lot of things that can create stress on ourselves. But how to deal with that? Plenty of articles have been written in this manner, but my personal approach to deal with stress is, or my personal thinking is, we can't deal stress first without recognizing it, that why I'm feeling stressful for this matter. If I'm not feeling good at my work, which is teaching, so why I'm not feeling good, why I'm not passionate about my career, about my work, what is the reason? First of all, identify the reason, identify your why I'm feeling those negativity. Is it because of my colleague? Is it because of the pressure of work, or is this the thing, the profession that I don't want to be in? First of all, identify the reason of your stress. Why are you having these emotions? Why are you feeling that negativity around you? Is there, do you need to change your surrounding? Are you have you hang out with the people who are always pessimistic, who always who whenever you share your idea with, they think that no, that can't be happen in their life, and these things are for some blessed people or some other people, not for you? That makes you demotivated. What is the reason of having stress? First is this thing, identify your why. Then second, when you identify why you are feeling stress, the second thing is how to navigate it, how to navigate your stress. There are plenty of things that you can do to deal a stress free life. People would say do exercise, connect with the nature, stop reduce the time of your social media consuming, or don't use mobile this much, or sit with your parents. There are multiple things that people will suggest, but I would say, when you would not remove that why, or when you would not figure out that why you are having stress, I don't think so that doing exercise for 15 minutes, doing yoga, prayer, meditation could help you become sane or positive person in your life. So first, navigate the why. Second, try to take action so that you can remove those reasons for which you are having stress in your life. Third, try to be a more positive person and do the things that actually make you happy. Thank you.
Thank you. So we now we will move to Suhaila. Over to you, Suhaila.
Thank you for the topic, sir. Actually, regarding stress, we all know what is stress. We all are engaging in stress in one or other means. Stress is actually nowadays is a common issue for all, from the youngsters to the teenagers to the aged peoples. It is actually the same, or it can happen to anyone. But the thing is that we have to identify. We have to identify the reason of the stress, and also we have to take initiative in order to make stress away in this hectic life. I will give you some options that you can implement in your daily life in order to get rid of the stress in this daily life, in this hectic life. Take a deep breath. Deep breath actually can make you feel relaxed throughout. Take 2 to 5 deep breaths in a day, and it can make you feel good. Also, keep this keep the social network, keep networking with your friends, keep networking with your family, relatives, whoever you are fond of. Then good exercise or a good walk can make you feel good. Good nutrition, go for yoga, and so many things are there in order to get rid of this stress in this hectic life. Actually, and stress is actually a common thing. Don't think that it is my own problem, or don't think that it is their own problem. It is actually a common thing. Everyone can have stress in the life, even students regarding studies, even job seekers regarding their job, even the
Yeah, Suhaila, sorry, we missed your voice in between, but maybe you can restart.
sorry, sir.
Yeah, in between last few seconds, we lost your voice. So you can have just 30-second more.
Yeah, okay, sir. So I just want to conclude that everyone can have stress, from youngsters, from students regarding their studies, from job seekers regarding their jobs, from
Sorry, we
employers.
yeah,
What, sir?
some technical issues comes in between while you are
Okay, sir. Let me conclude. Even if we are having stress, be strong when everything goes wrong. That's it.
right. Excellent. So now there was one last round before going to make the final decision that we need to have a cross challenge means Hira will give one topic to you and you will give one topic to Hira, and after that we will end up our session and we will go to the judges to give the final note. So, uh, because Hira is a little not in a good good health situation, so first I would like to request Suhaila to give a topic to Hira. Who wants who? Hira, you want to get the topic first or give the topic first?
I want to give the topic.
Okay, you will give the topic first. So okay, so yeah, okay, give the topic. What's your topic?
Knowledge is power. Is it knowledge is power? Is it
Okay.
Right.
Yes.
Over to you, Suhaila.
Thank you for the topic, Hira. Knowledge is power. It is. Yes. As the wording's famous Nelson Mandela's wording says, education is the most powerful thing that can change the world. So, acquiring knowledge is like acquiring the whole world. You can also change the whole world with the knowledge you have acquired. Education is very important tool in this, and getting education, you can abroad, you can broaden your perspectives, you can broaden your insight, every aspects of life you can. And in the sense, if a person is actually, when we say that a person is uncivilized, when we are actually saying a person is uncivilized, if he doesn't manner well, if he doesn't perform well, or if he doesn't organize himself well, we may say that the person is uncivilized. But the important thing, a person, or as an mother, I could say that an important thing that I can give a child is actually the knowledge, the power of education. That is actually a very important tool and a resource that can give autonomous choices, and from that autonomous choices it can implement it into the aspects, and it can implement to the more nourishing outcomes. Yeah, that's it.
Right, excellent. Now, the last speech of the session, and the topic will be given by Suhaila to Hira. Yes, Suhaila.
uh, Topic is on women empowerment.
Yes, Hira, over to you.
one book, one pen can change the world? Who said this? Well, we all know it was a little girl who was 16 years old who said this, who was a Nobel Prize winner as well. One book, one pen can change the world. We don't think or we don't say in this era that only man can bring food to the table. If we do not have man in our home, that means, oh, poor you, now your girls will do nothing in your life to raise your status or to bring success with your name. It's only a man can do. These are very obsolete thoughts nowadays, and I want to show my gratitude to every woman who have worked really, really hard in every field to demolish this concept, to demolish this idea by proving again and again in every walk of life that women can do anything in this world. There is nothing as such left. There is no field, there is no walk of life where women have not proved themselves, not only by putting their best. We say, I don't know if I'm recalling it correct or not, correct me if I'm wrong here. People used to say that women can't be good CEOs. Why? Because they are too emotional. They will bring emotions to business. Now, if you study, science has proved that you need to be empathetic towards your employees to be a good CEO. And women can be the best CEOs in any companies, in any multinational companies, in any department. Why? Because they bring empathy to their jobs, and empathy is the one thing that can make the team united. Women empowerment. I would like to say that I am proud right now, and I want to make my future generation proud by contributing in any walk of life, by giving my 200% in any work. That's all from my side. Thank you.
Right, excellent. So before you sign off and go to judges, if you want to say any final words before leaving, and then you can exit the session, and result will be announced in the same session live on YouTube. You can watch the result via YouTube itself. So before I go to the judges, uh, you want to say something before signing out and before your final pray? Over to you, Suhaila. Or maybe Hira can say first, so because she was not feeling well. Hira, your last words before we exit and judges come in to give the decision.
You know what, sir? I would really, really want to thank you. When I talked to you today in the evening, I was not feeling well, and you said, Hera, if you want me to postpone this final to some other day. I was shocked. I was like, how could someone offer this? I mean, how could someone say this thing to his or her contestants, that we can postpone the thing that we have planned for 2 weeks before, just because I'm not feeling well today? So I was like, no, sir, I will take my medicine. I will try to give my 200%, which I know I haven't done. Suhaila, you are awesome. I was not feeling well, and thank you so much, Suhaila. It was great competing with you. You have given me a lot of strength by sending these sweet messages since evening. Yeah, you helped me a lot with your messages. Thank you so much.
Right. Thank you very much. And over to you, Suhaila.
Thank you, Hira. Thank you for your kind words. Actually, this was like a friendly match between India and Pakistan. I was just enjoyed the journey throughout. This was incredible, and I would like to thank all the judges and Mr. Liaquat sir for giving such an amazing platform to showcase the skills. From the initial moments till the finals, I have gained skills and gone through so much ways that which I had not anticipated even. So thank you so much for supporting. Thank you so much for this much support from your side, and this kind of enriching our journey. Thank you so much, sir. That's all.
Thank you. Thank you very much and all the best. Now I would request the judges to come on stage and give the final points. So, Madam Arisha and Mr. Kamar Malik. So, uh, I would request short and make it short and sweet and points from your side. And I would also request Saurabh to make the his points also plus total points also. So a little extra work for Saurav. We will start feedback first from Arisha, and then from Kamar, and then from Saurav, and then total, and then final winner will be announced by Mr. Saurav. Yes, Arisha, over to you.
As it was said earlier, that both of the contestants were amazing. Everyone have given the best of them today, and the points, the thoughts they shared with the diversity in the topics we had today. It was amazing. First, a big applaud for both of them for showing the best way that how they can deliver the speeches online and inshallah soon physical too. But one point which I would like to highlight in both of them, that was a very close call. Actually, both of them were doing best, and I couldn't find any problem in their speeches part. The communication was good, and they were bringing different points. In one section, Suhaila was perfect. In the other one, Hira was perfect. So it was really a very close call. But one thing which I noticed in Hira, which I admired the most, that she made the connection with the people, like the connection by using her face expressions, as it was a competition of public speaking. So I love that how she connected with the public, and I can see that Sohela in the last two sessions was building the same connection with the public with the movement of hands and the expression on her face. And for Hira, one thing which I would like you to say, that try to be within the time limits. So Hila was always precise and on point, while Hira sometimes was exceeding the limit. So these are a little shortcomings which I noticed, and I believe that in the future they both will work on these two. Uh, and then we will have a final decision after the comments of all the judges, and looking forward to the winner of today's contest. Best of luck to both of you again, and let's see who is going to win the prize today. Thank you.
Jacob bhai, you are on mute.
Yes, we cannot hear you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Thank you. Thank you for highlighting. And over to you, Kamal Malik. Next feedback from your side. Keep it short and sweet, and so that we can quickly go to Saurav and get the final answers.
And before I give my feedback, do we need to share the scores for the competitors,
Yes,
for the
yes,
contestants?
yes.
So first we need to ask Ms. Sarisha to share the scores of each of them.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
So,
so I have
yeah,
written the score. As I have said, that it was a very close call. So from 5, I was given the score. For the first session on AI, I will give 5 to Hira, 4 to Sohela, 5 for the connection which I felt like she was giving a personal touch. Otherwise, the points were well spoken by both of them.
sorry,
Second
Anisha,
session,
instead of going into much detail, if you can make average of all and then
average of
give
all.
the score. So maybe you
Okay,
can take your time,
that is very
the
hard.
average of all, and then after Kamar, you can tell us what is the average of all.
That
Instead of
is great.
going
Yeah.
into complicated detail, then it will become difficult for Saurabh to calculate also.
Hmm.
Right.
Yes, yes,
So,
that would be best.
so if you can make average. Yeah, over to you, Kamar bhai.
Well, first and foremost, thank you, Liaquat bhai, for providing this opportunity to be part of this amazing program today. This was something, a feast to listen. These speakers, they were very delicate speakers, and the skill set and their speaking ability which they have demonstrated. That is something extraordinary. It's not an ordinary demonstration from their side. So I would like to congratulate both of them. They both have came over here and they both have displayed great skill set of their speaking skills. So both like performed in very articulate manner, and they responded to each and every topic in a very detailed oriented way. So I got inspired from both of them, that in this age how they are responding to all the diversified topics. Even we all three have given different type of topic from our own school of thoughts, and how they have responded, that is something we need to really appreciate. On the scoring side, I'm admirant of both of them, and I won't go into detail like the areas of improvement today. Maybe we can look into it at some later stage, because it's a final stage, so they already qualified all the rounds and reached over here. So I think both deserve our greatest appreciation today. So as far as scores are concerned, I think it's a very close contest, and it's very difficult to judge and to give someone ahead of other. And I would like to go for a tie, and I will give both of them 8.5, 8.5. Thank you very much, and over to you, Jacob.
Thank you very much. And now, Arisha, if you can give the average score for both, and then we will go to the presidents.
Can Mr. Kamar repeat the scores again? Actually, I lost the connection for a while.
He
Yeah,
made it 8.5.
Sorry.
He made it 8.5 for both.
But
Okay,
that
okay.
shouldn't affect your score. You just have to concentrate
No,
on
no,
your.
actually, I added numbers differently. That's why I was asking. I was giving
It's on
5
a
for
10
each
point
session.
scale.
That's why. Okay, so
Yeah.
from 10, it's would be 9.5 and 9, 9.5 for Hira and 9 for Suhaila.
Right. Arisha, if you can repeat.
9.5 for Hira and 9 for Suhaila.
Right. Yes, sir. Over to you, sir. For the final decision and score from your side, and then closing remarks also from your side.
Yes. So, first of all, congratulations to both the contestants, Hira and Sohela. And as I had set out at the beginning of this contest itself, that both of you are winners. It takes a lot of courage to speak extempore first, and then coming live on a program that is telecast to an audience requires an even more degree of courage. And that's why I was of the opinion that both of you are winners. And I would like to again congratulate both of you on this inspiring journey, not only of this particular contest, but also of your lives, which I'm sure the audience would get inspired by. In terms of the topics and the coverage, I would say that it was neck to neck for both of you in terms of relative performance. On some of the topics, I found one of the contestants was slightly ahead, but the other caught up. So it was like a game of one contestant moving ahead in one of the speeches and then the other catching up and so on. But it was really treat and a joy to be part of this speech. And just to repeat, I believe both of you have really performed exceedingly well, and you all should be extremely proud of this particular achievement. I'm sure it's a stepping stone of a lot more that's going to happen over the course of your lives and your career. So that was my 2 cents on how the proceedings were. Thank and Arisha for the points that they have given. It's a difficult choice to choose which of them was better in terms of the performance, and giving a kind of score becomes extremely challenging for any judge. However, there's a task that has to be performed. So I would like to give a score of 8 to Suhela and 8 again to Hira. which means that if I were to sum up the overall score, it would be Hira who would be marginally ahead by zero point 0.5 points in terms of the overall assessment. But as I said, it's a victory for both of the participants, and both of you are winners in this performance. So back to you,
Right.
Liaquat.
Right, excellent, great. So, based on the judges and total calculations, finally it is announced that both are winners. So, the winning prize will be distributed equally between both the candidates, both the speakers. And with this note, I would again thanks everyone to be part of this amazing journey. Before going signing off, I would just share a few comments which are shared on the YouTube. First is good luck Hira and Suhaila from Know It All. Then Ashraf Ali saying, Mashallah, great initiative by NAVAFIZ. Then name is difficult to pronounce, but he's saying good to Suhaila. Then I think this is some typing mistake. Then Kiran is saying Suhaila. And then Anita is also saying hi Suhaila. Then Alina Joes also saying hi Suhaila. And conscious level, this is also from Suhaila. And another one, Suhaila, you did well, super from Anita. And the last comment is from Shahir Ahmed. In his opinion, I think Suhaila is better than Hira. So these were some public opinions and polls, and very Sohaila has a great popularity on social media, so that's also great. And now I would request those who want to participate in the next session, they can contact us. And with this note, myself and Saurav Anand will be signing off. Thank you very much. And with this, take care. Bye bye.
Right.